Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. I got a special match edition here for you today, guys. I got my man Andre Dome here, former pro on the ATP. We're going to be playing up-and-coming superstar here, Payton Young. We got one set here for you guys to watch, and I'll be talking and analyzing what's being done here in the background. Enjoy. All right, so we joined this match in the middle of the first service game. I have Coach Irina with me.
Hey guys.
And Andre Dome was serving.
Whoa, that's a good angle. Ooh, that was close. Who do we have on the opposite side, Harry?
His name is Payton Young. He's a 17-year-old kid, upstart. He wants to go pro.
I think he still has the time.
All right, now Payton serving. Serve and volley. Good point. Good aggressive point there.
Now, how much do we know about each player, Harry? What can you tell us?
Oh, I know Andre Dome used to be on the ITF and the ATP tour. So he was ranked like number 500 something, maybe 600 in singles. So he was pro for 3 years. And I know that Payton wants to be a pro. Like, he wants to go pro. It's like, forget college, we're going pro. So that's why he wants to take on Andre. And these two play each other maybe once every week to 2 weeks.
Who normally wins?
Well, Andre usually wins. 6-1, 6-1.
Wow.
Looks like
that was almost an ace.
Yeah, no, Andre's pretty mentally tough as well as physically tough. I mean, I call him the miracle man. He runs everything down and kind of
never gives up.
Exactly.
How old is Andre?
He's, I want to say, approaching 30 years old, if not 30. But he's
Is Andre teaching right now? What is he doing?
No, he's gave up his career in tennis. He has a real job. He
plays for fun.
He just plays for fun now. Still plays almost every day.
That's good.
Just to keep his sharpness. So, set one over, 6-1. Payton, what can we do better?
I got to capitalize on my short balls, short forehands, and got to make my first serves. I thought I played pretty well. Just got to manage my errors and try and best it.
There you go. Dome, what can Payton do better, in your opinion?
I mean, just game management a little bit better there. I feel like he was rushing a little bit in the first set when he was down, and then I could see him. Kind of body language was going down a little bit, so probably keep body language up even if you're losing, to have like that poker face on the other side, because if I see that, I'm just going to start attacking and building, and my confidence grows when I see that from my opponent. So just a little bit better with the body language.
So be like Nadal, right? Even though you're down, you're going to be jumping up off that chair and running around. Okay? All right. Smile. Have fun. All right. All right, guys. So start of the second set. Coach Irina, what are you seeing? What are you seeing?
I'm seeing that Andre is taking over Payton a little bit more than I expected. I was hoping I can see a little bit more kind of fight, I guess, from Payton, but okay, there we go. Now we're seeing a little bit more aggression and coming in and stepping in from Payton. Okay, that's what I was hoping for, but now I'm seeing it definitely.
Yeah, no, we definitely need Payton to
step up a little bit.
Kind of step up a little bit, show a little more energy, like what they both said.
I feel like the first two serves were a little bit on the weaker side, where Payton had a chance to approach and take control of the shot or take control of the point. Kind of like here again. I see he's coming in more.
Yeah, no, he's trying to be the aggressor a little more.
That's a good definitely a good way to try, and it throws off a lot of tennis players because normally they're not used to it. Nowadays you're so used to hitting from the back and just a lot of cross courts and down the lines, but not many people come to the net these days.
Yeah, especially somebody that young.
Yes.
Right? And Andre's just nails. He'll run everything down. It's like just when you think you want a point,
he gets it back.
He'll get it back to you.
Yeah. It's definitely very challenging to play players like that. It pushes you just to keep going, and just like you said, every time you think it's over, you have to think about it twice and like, nope, I gotta keep going. Can't think ahead of it. It's not over until it's over.
Right. I mean, Andre will definitely get him ready for the tour.
Yes. That's a good match.
Look at this point.
That was a good point.
There you go. See?
That was a great shot down the line. On the run, too. Great backhand on Andre's side. Ooh. It's a little out. That was a great approach. Now I feel like Andre's coming in.
Oop.
I don't know about that forehand slice. That used to always get me in trouble in college. I used to love that shot. My coach would always get mad at me because most of the time it was a weak shot and wouldn't really work as much.
Well, it's basically sets up their forehand to ding it wherever they want to ding it.
I had to learn the hard way and learn how to undo that shot basically and just go for my forehand, which is a weapon for me.
I mean, unless that serve is coming out of a cannon, right? You don't really need to just stick the racket out. I mean, you're going to have time most of the time.
What racket is Payton using?
He's playing with a head gravity MP.
Oh.
Yeah, I call it the confused racket. They got two-faced on it. They got green or red, depending on which way you flip it. And we got Andre playing with the RF Autograph 97, the red and black from a couple generations ago. He just loves the feel of those.
That racket is very particular in terms of the feel.
Yeah. He didn't like the new ones because the black paint muted it out.
Is that really that significant when you...
Oh yeah, you can notice a difference with that black what do you call that? Not glossy, but the other one, matte finish, really mutes it out.
That's interesting.
Kills the sound and the feel. Whereas the one Andre's using has that kind of a glossy feel, glossy look, glossy touch, and you can, for some reason, there's more feel in it.
I'm noticing that Payton is hitting a little late, but I think it's the reason for it is because he's lifted his head up too soon, and instead of keeping it down on the ball, kind of like the classic Rogers look, to where you notice that his head is down on the ball, um, until the last second, and then he looks up, keeping that head down just a little longer than usual. That usually helps and makes a huge difference.
I feel like Andre makes you do that. I mean, it's just his menacing presence on the other side kind of makes you rush things because you know you got to be back on your feet and ready for the next shot.
Just I don't know if that'll be a good comparison, but you can tell that Payton is
Well, he's young.
he's still young, yeah.
He's got the tools. He just needs to put the tools together.
Indeed.
So set number 2, 6-1. So 6-1, 6-1. Payton, how do you feel?
I just got ran all over the court by Andre. Definitely wasn't so good on my part, but I think what I could have done better there was in the beginning. I told myself I was going to make more first serves. I didn't do that. I think I need to take some off my first serve and go for placement, get in the box, and then returns. I think Andre held pretty easily 2 of the games, pretty much a wipeout for two games, and I didn't do a good job of maybe making an adjustment by standing back or giving myself some more time or taking a little bit of a less backswing. But I think once I get in the rallies, I feel like I'm playing better, making some better decisions. But I need to get better.
That's plain and simple, right? You guys have played a few times, right? Or
Many times.
many, many times. Now, what do you think you can do to get you over the hump? To get you, like, say, to buy you 3 games per set?
I think I was seeing myself on the returning aspect is where I feel like I could probably put some more pressure. I think I saw myself I need to be stronger, but I don't think that. I think maybe I need to see the ball quicker and focus on maybe timing it better. And because I think I could have a better result if I just catch it more out front, or because I kind of felt like I was here backwards, that way, and I was leaning over all over the place when I'm playing Andre. And I think if I can get my center of gravity be a little more, just down. And so I tried moving up on the baseline during the rallies, and I thought I did a good job. And Andre just, was really, really good on off both wings. So.
I'm sure you're not the only one that feels that way, though. He just puts everybody into that position. That's his job, right?
Yeah.
So what can Payton do to get a couple more games off of you?
He's right there. He just needs to, when he's up 30 love, you got to win that game. The first game of that second set, he was up 30 love, and then I snuck back into it. It's like, you can't, I don't know if it's relaxing or, because I know even if I'm down love for him, or I'm still trying to win that game. I'm not trying to give him any free games, any free points. I think he needs to convert those a bit better. Be a little smarter, even if you're up 30 love or 40 love, just the game's not over. I think that's what happened in both sets. In the first game, in the first set, he was up 40-15. I snuck into it, I broke him, and then there goes the set. Where even if his confidence drops a little bit, and that the set's pretty much gone. So just trying to get a little, be smarter when you're up early in sets. That's where the momentum kind of shifts one way or the other. And both of the sets, I kind of got the momentum early, and I stayed on top of it. So just converting bigger points and trying to get into the games a little bit more. For me, it's I worry about getting to 30 love, getting the first 2 points or getting one of the first 2 points just to get my foot into the game, and just trying to convert those points because there's no easy points, there's no easy game. So I think on his end, he's got the weapons. It's just maybe he's going for too much, or maybe he's relaxing a little bit. So it's right there. The score definitely didn't indicate how close the sets were. Definitely. So I think he's close. It's just better game management.
So his strategy was to return better. Would a better strategy be hold serve?
Yeah, you want to focus on what you can do what you can control, right? And that's your serve. And if you're serving well, then you return. Then you can take more risks on your return. And if you're not serving well, then it's like it puts more pressure on your return to do something with it. And then if you don't, then that's where you're not winning those points. So it all starts with the serves. If he could have kept it at 1-all, 2-all, 3-all, I mean, the set's going to be a lot different, you know. And it gets into back and forth where he gets rhythm on the serve.
Right.
I just broke his rhythm early in the set, and it's just hard to come back from that. Where it's like I'm going to keep putting pressure on him, and he can't really get into these games. So that was like what I was trying to do, and yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like just kind of control. You should go out there and be like, I'm going to try to hold every single game, because that's what Sampras did. I mean, Sampras, he held every game, and then he'll get a chance or two in on return games, and you just need basically one break.
One break,
and
exactly.
And if you don't even break, you get a chance in the breaker. So that's like that's like the old school mentality. You know, trying to win your serve almost every time. So that's what I feel like I try to do, because the return, if it's there, it's there. If it's not, then if the guy's serving too good, then I don't really have much control. So, but I have control on my serve. So serving smart, playing smart on your serve, and taking care of your business, and then you can worry about the return.
There you go. Hold serve. All right. So I'd like to thank Andre Dome, Payton Young, for a great two-setter today. It was way more competitive than the actual score. Thanks for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.